guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lupe, and today we're going to be doing the school supplies that I use before and after I went online, strictly online. I'm going to hopefully go back to campus in the spring of 2022. I can't believe I just said that number. But these are the few things that I use. Actually, one of the only things that I use that have nothing to do with Braille or anything to help me, but they're Scantrons. There's 3 versions of them, and I used them when I was at campus. So other things that I use for campus, because I am totally blind, I cannot color code my USBs or thumb drives, I call them. I use, so the thing that I use for the actual class, for like, let's say if they're gonna pass out a worksheet or something, the professor would come over and say, hey, give me your USB, thumb drive, whatever. And I would have this. So this is where all my handouts are, all my assignments that were done during class are. And this is a regular one. I don't know what color it is, but it does have a keychain of a key. And it's from Mexico. The keychain is from Mexico. But I have 3 character-shaped thumb drives that I absolutely love. My beautiful mom and my beautiful friend Kim helped me get this. So I was with Kim when we bought this guy. I believe his name is Goofy. I'm not sure. Don't come after me if I got that wrong. But it's the Disney dog. One of the Disney dogs with the floppy ears. I don't even know what kind of dog he is. But the USB comes out from the back of his head. And this I used so far, I think I used it for like 3 or 4 classes. So I'm able to use them with one technology that I'm about to show you. But this guy is Charlie Brown, and this is strictly for textbooks. I didn't know he was Charlie Brown because my mom was the one that helped me buy it, and she didn't know who he was. And when I went to go pick him up, the first time I dropped him off to get some textbooks in here, they were like, oh, you come for Charlie Brown? And I'm like, who the heck is Charlie Brown? And they're like, this is Charlie Brown. I'm like, oh, is that what he is? So there we go. That's Charlie Brown. So those 3 are the main ones that I use. And this little guy over here, Mr. Olaf, is my backup thumb drive. All my old assignments, all my textbooks, all my worksheets are in here. And so he's more like a storage, and I feel so bad for him, but he's the one with the more gigabytes, I think they're called. But there you go. So the main technology that I use is this person here. This person, listen to me, this guy over here. It's an Apex Braille Note. It's a Braille computer. For those that are sighted, those that can see, that can use pens and computers, this is my version of using a pen and paper. I'm more, my thoughts flow faster, and I don't have to think about, oh, where's the J, where's the thing, because there's literally only like what, 9 keys with this little wheel in the middle. And the Braille screen, you guys, for those that do use this technology, it's the 32 cell. So it's the longer one. I don't know if you guys saw that Braille come up, but I use this for note taking, for doing my first rough draft for essays, for my homework.
Exit. Main menu. Word processor. Keyword menu. Create a document. Open a document.
So yeah, that's where all my stuff is. You enter on open a document.
Presenter for blah.
That's where all my like personal like writing goes. The blah. It's no homework. Let's see.
Chicanos 02.
Chicanos 02. That's one of my current classes. So yeah.
Exit. Keyword menu.
If you guys want a more in-depth video on that one, we can do that. The next one that I used since I was first in college back in 2015 is this one. I'm not gonna turn him on. But it has JAWS. The keyboard has poofy stickers that the company that dropped it off put on it. It's on the most important keys, the F4, F12, the number 1 on the, on the 0, on the delete. There's 2 on the enter, the J, the F, the tab key, the tab key, yeah, and then the Windows key, and then the 0 on the insert 0, whatever, on the keypad to the right of the keyboard. So for this one, I used for about 4 years of my college career, and now I use it for my essays and stuff like that because I'm more comfortable with JAWS, even though JAWS is my frenemy. And here is another laptop that I bought myself. The first one was bought by an organization that helped the blind and the visually impaired. But this one I bought with my own money. It's an Apple Mac laptop, whatever. I'm gonna write the names of everything. I'm gonna write the versions that I use down in the description for JAWS and for the information for this laptop, because at the top of my head I can't think about it. I was literally born in the wrong era of technology because they're my enemies. Anyways, so those are the three main things that I use now, besides the phone that you guys are currently on. On that phone, I use Canvas, and when I'm doing like typical like discussion questions, I write them in this thing, and I just dictate them into my phone, and I post them. So yeah, in reality, like on a day-to-day basis, it's my phone and my Apex. But when it comes to like research and stuff like that and writing papers, it's my 2 laptops. But I think that's it, you guys. If you guys want more in-depth videos on those technologies, let me know. I would like to know what you guys use, like the visually impaired and blind. What technology? I know there's a lot of new technology when it comes that. I know that Apex is a really old version of the oldest version of things. I started in Empower. I'm only 25, but that thing's already very old. It looks exactly like my Apex, but like 3-inch thicker than this. This is like an inch thick. But yeah, that's it, you guys. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time. I can't use my little remote to